If you're watching this program, you already have an interest in Mosman, perhaps as a new or long-term resident or someone considering living here. You may be planning to build a new house or change an existing one. Mosman Council believes that everyone can benefit from knowing more about the area, its history, its people and its buildings. This program aims to show why Mosman's distinctive built heritage is important and worth keeping. Surely the first thing that strikes visitors and residents alike is the setting, Mosman's superb relationship with Sydney Harbour. Its 11 peninsulas project into the water like giant fingers of landscape, embracing beautiful bays and coves. The second is its dramatic topography, with land forms that cascade down from the heights of Military Road and Spit Road to the waterfronts. And the myriad built features, like these divided roads, that link the different levels and run across ridges and valleys. The third thing is Mosman's inheritance of handsome man-made places, such as urban streetscapes. These views in Military Road from Lay's Corner show one of them. There is an amazing array of parks of many different kinds, expansive as well as tiny. This is the lovely Balmoral Park, and this is Reed Park, in a valley which incidentally forms another bit of Mosman's striking topography. These old photographs show what it looked like long ago. This miniature reserve is in Brierley Street. Originally it was part of the Rangers estate, one of the area's most historic. The house was demolished in 1912 for residential subdivision in the prosperous Federation period. There are many public buildings, new as well as old, which clearly demonstrate community pride. This one is Mosman Library. But maybe the buildings that characterise Mosman more than any others are its excellent houses. There are large ones like this one in Prince Albert Street, and a host of relatively modest dwellings like this one. Many were built by speculators who appreciated not only Mosman's aesthetic virtues, but its obvious and increasing real estate values as well. There is a surprising range of entrancing details, like this Victorian classical entrance feature in Balmoral, carved in sandstone and modelled in terracotta. This one, which enlivens a small house in Orlando Avenue, is designed with carefully contrived face brickwork. I wonder whether this Moongate entrance suggests an Oriental influence. There is a saying that buildings are documents embedded in time. Buildings portray history just as fluently as written records do. The old whaling station is a well-known but now very rare example that has been saved from early times. It's a Georgian colonial memorial of Mosman's maritime origins. A few houses from the prosperous Victorian period survive. Boronia was built in 1885 by James and John Keary, whose firm made horse-drawn carriages. Boronia was later used for many years as Mosman Library. Its adjacent partner, Telopia, has not fared as well. In the diverse period between the two great wars, architecture in Australia was greatly influenced by worldwide fashions. This arts and crafts example is in Clifton Gardens. Old English, or stockbroker's Tudor, was a traditional and patriotic style that obviously originated in Britain, which people still referred to as the old country or home. Spanish Mission was a historic style that started not in Spain but in colonial California and the warm southern states of the United States of America. It was popularised in the very influential print media of the day. World War II was an austere time for architecture, but this house was an exception. It was built as the prize in a women's weekly lottery to raise funds for Red Cross as part of the war effort. After the war, affluence returned, and soon the building industry burgeoned once more. Mosman continues as one of Sydney's most attractive areas. Architecture today includes some outstanding houses on spectacular sites, especially, of course, those that can take advantage of splendid seascapes. Old and new building designs can exist comfortably together, showing that with care and creativity, Mosman's heritage is not a freeze frame, but an evolving experience. And what is heritage? It is the things we want to keep, because we believe they symbolise Mosman. In the next program, we'll look at Mosman's Federation past.